Hey everybody, it's Sean Burke of Burke Company, Long and Foster Real Estate Group, and over the previous few weeks, we have been looking at some pivotal first quarters. This first quarter, which just finished 2024, the first quarter of 2022, which was the last first quarter before interest rates started seriously moving up, and the first quarter of 2019, which was the last first quarter before COVID kicked in. 2020, the first quarter was interrupted by COVID, and we've seen some interesting trends. Those trends are going to hold up in the community that we look at this week, which is the community that I live in, Upper Township, which also includes Strathmere. So let's talk about some of the data. All right, let's talk about the numbers of homes that got listed and the number of homes that got sold in all those first quarters. Now in 2019, there was still a lot of inventory, right? Upper Township listed 78 homes in the first quarter of that year, and they sold 31 of them. In 2022, the market was incredibly tight. 39 were listed in the first quarter, 33 were sold. So very, very tight. Now a similar number getting listed. So we're still not seeing a lot of listings like we were back in 2019. That's one of the national stories too. People are just not listing their homes. Big reason, they're tied into great mortgages. So 33 were listed, but unlike back in 2022 where we were moving almost that many homes, we've only sold about half. Only 17 homes sold in the first quarter in Upper Township of this year. And what about prices? Well, one tiny little part of this story is that Upper Township was sort of less expensive than the median home in America back in 2019. It caught up. So Upper Township did maybe better than nationally, because the national average is kind of where it is right now. It was below the national average when things started. Back in 2019, the median home sale price in Upper Township was just under $275,000. $275,000 is the median home price. In 2022, that had moved up significantly. The median home price at that point was $409,000. And this year, a couple ticks above that, 2 years later, it's at $415,000, which is consistent with what we saw in the other towns, which is a big run up in prices from 2019 to 2022. And from 2022 to 2024, prices have remained pretty much flat. Which is interesting because we've seen a definite decrease in activity. Interest rates have slowed things down and it's made things more expensive to purchase. But the big story, and it's a story nationally, we're seeing in all communities here, is that listings just have not caught up to the old days. We're doing a little bit better. Inventory has improved over 2022. But compared to how things were before COVID, we're not getting there. And I don't think we're getting there anytime soon.